Namaste and welcome back to Cost Accounting class. In this 21st session, I'll be solving one more problem on process account, that is when there is two process or stages. I'm Dr. Uma B. Puja, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Grade College and PG Center, Dharwad. Let's solve this problem now. Before preparing process X account, let us read out the question. This was asked in Karnataka University, Dharwad in the year 2006 for 15 marks. From the following data relating to two process X and process Y, prepare process accounts and normal loss account for a particular period. So some information are given here. So input 50,000 and 46,000 units. Normal loss is 10% and 5%, and costs incurred, it's given in rupees, material, wages, overheads, and also scrap value is given. The output of process X is transferred to process Y. The output of process Y was 43,000 units and it was sold at rupees 6 per unit, showing a profit of 20% on cost. Assume that there were no closing, work in progress and finished goods. So this is the problem. Let us first prepare process X account. So as I said earlier, let's take units introduced to units introduced. How many units are introduced in process X? It's given here. It is 50,000 units, but amount is not given. Don't worry, keep it blank. If it is not given, no problem. Keep it dash. And let's take down the costs incurred. Materials. Two materials, amount given is 80,000. X amount is 80,000. And two wages. Two wages is 30,000 and overhead 27,500. To overhead 27,500. So these are the information given. And regarding normal loss, come to the credit side here. By normal loss, what's given here? The normal loss is 10% of input and it was sold at scrap value of rupee 50. So let's take here in the bracket, what was that? 10% of 50,000 units. 50,000 units. So what will be the answer here? 10% of 50,000, it comes to 5,000. And what is the scrap value given? Rupee 50. 50. So when we multiply this, it comes to 2,500 rupees. And it's given here by actual output was transferred to process Y is 46,000. That is, whatever input of process Y will be the output of process X. That is, whatever output is provided by the process X will become the input of process Y. So here we have to consider that 46,000 is the output of process X. So we'll take here because this is the input of process Y. In other words, it is the output of process X. So we'll take it here. by actual output transferred to process Y. Process Y. So how many units? 46,000. Directly they have not given the actual output. Indirectly they have told us that 46,000 was the units introduced in process Y. So indirectly we have to understand that the whatever input of process Y will be the output of process X. So 46,000 is taken here. Now we'll see the input and output totals. Here it shows 50,000 and this side it shows 51,000. So what is the meaning of that? 51,000 is the units here. The remaining 1,000, what is this 1,000? 1,000 will be, if it is on debit side, it is 2 abnormal gain. So in both the sides, now you can see here, the account shows same figure. Now the next point what we have to do is we have to calculate the CPU of the actual output transferred to process it to carry. In order to get the value of actual output transferred to process Y, we have to go for working node and then we have to prepare CPU. Before that, we'll prepare normal output. So as I told you, there will be three working node always in process account. One is normal output. Normal output is equal to input minus normal loss. Normal loss. So let's put the figures here. What was the input? Input was given in the column. Input was 50,000 units. 50,000 units minus what was the normal loss? Normal loss was 5,000 units. So when we deduct this, it comes to 45,000 units. 45,000 units. So this is the normal output. So now let's go for CPU. I'll do it here itself. Second one, CPU. CPU is equal to total expenses minus scrap value divided by normal output. So this will take the total of this 80,000 plus 30,000 plus 27,500. It comes to 1,37,500. 1,37,500 minus what is the scrap value? Scrap value given here is 2,500. 2,500 divided by normal output we have calculated here, that is 45,000 units. Let's calculate this and see what is the answer. It comes to rupees 3. So this is the CPU we got. Now we have abnormal gain here. Let us write the formula. Abnormal gain is equal to, what's the formula? Abnormal gain is equal to actual output minus normal output. So that is equal to 46,000 was actual output. See here, actual output transferred to process Y is 46,000. And what was the normal output? It was 45,000. There is a gain of 1,000 units. So 1,000 units are the abnormal gain. 1,000 units. So this is, so we'll take this 3 rupees here, rupees 3, and here also rupees 3. So 46,000 into 3, it comes to 1,38,000. 1,38,000, and this comes to 3,000. When we total up, it should tally here now. So let's see the total. 45,000. This was the total 1,37,500 plus 3,000 comes to 1,04,500. 1,40,500. 1,40,500 will be the total on both the sides. 1,40,000. Just confirm it. Just have a look, add it and see. Okay. 1,40,500. This is the process X account. Now let's go for process B account. See, remember, whatever output is produced by process X will become the input for process Y. Let's take this to process Y account now. Process Y account, here to process X account. So it has come from process X account. So what was that? 46,000. 46,000, and CPU was 3, and the total amount was 1,38,000. Let's take down the expenses to materials. Materials was 15,000 here. 15,000. To wages. To wages 40,000. And to expenses. To expenses is 30,100. 30,100. And this side, what's given in the problem? What is the normal loss? Normal loss is 5%, and the scrap value is rupees 2. 5% of input. So by normal loss, that is 5% of 46,000 units. It's come to 2,300. So 5% of 46,000 will come to 2,300. What is the scrap value? Scrap value given is rupees 2, and that will come to 4,600 rupees. Now, what was the actual output transferred to next process? By actual output transferred to finished stock. What was that? It it was given as 43,000 units. And let's check the total on both the sides. This is 46,000 and this shows 45,300, and there is a difference of 700 units. So what is this? This is by abnormal loss. Now let's go for working note, because we have to calculate the CPU. This is 46,000. We'll have a look and see, this is the total here. 46,000 is the right answer on both the sides. 46,000, 46,000. Now let's go for working notes. Working note number 1. So first one, we have to calculate normal output. Normal output is equal to input minus 46,000 minus normal loss. Normal loss is 2,300 units. That comes to 43,700. 43,700 units. Okay. And next working note is CPU. CPU is equal to total expenses. So we have to take the total of this. Just take the total it, and we have to take this. It comes to 2,23,100. 2,23,100 minus total expenses minus scrap value. Scrap value given here is 4,600. 4,600 divided by normal output. Normal output we have calculated here, that is 43,700. So it comes to rupees 5. Rupees 5. Now third working note, abnormal loss. Abnormal loss is equal to normal output minus actual output. So it comes to 43,700 minus 43,000. So the answer is abnormal loss 700 units. Okay, now we'll just take this value 3 rupees here and check the total both the sides. Rupees 3. So it comes to 2,15,000. 2,15,000. And abnormal loss, it comes to 3,500. Okay, now let's check the total on both the sides. It is the total 2,23,100, and even this side you can check 2,23,100. So this is how we have to prepare process accounts. And now what is left? We have to prepare abnormal loss and gain accounts and also normal loss account. Let's do it quickly. So just have a look at this. We have normal loss in process X as well as normal loss in process B. And in process X, we have abnormal gain, and in process Y, we have abnormal loss. Let's take all this in this account now. Okay. Normal loss. So if the normal loss is credited in process accounts, in normal loss account, it should be debited. So in process account to process X. What was the loss? It was 5,000 units and the scrap value was rupee 50 and the total amount was 2,500. Same in process Y also, we have normal loss which is unavoidable, which is inherent in the process itself. It cannot be avoided. So it will be in all the process. Whereas abnormal loss and abnormal gain are unexpected, unpredicted. So 2,300 in process Y and the scrap value was rupees 2 and the total amount was 4,600. So these were the normal loss and they have told the scrap value also. Now we have to recover these amounts. Since it is scrap, we have sold it for scrap by sale of X units, process X units. So we have sold it, that is 5,000. So there is a small adjustment you can see here in process X. The normal loss is 5,000, but there is gain of 1,000. So the scrap remaining is 4,000 and it is sold for 50 paise. So see here, the scrap was, normal loss was 5,000 units less 1,000 was your abnormal gain. So we have sold 4,000 units for scrap. 4,000 units for scrap at rupee 50. It comes to 2,000. 2,000 rupees. And now from the same process, from process X, we have by abnormal gain. Abnormal gain. How much we have gained? We have gained 1,000 units, and if it is valued at this scrap, it will be 500. So 500, we have recovered so much. And in process, this process Y also we have sold by sale or by bank or by cash, we can take, of process Y units. Process Y units, that is 2,300, 2,300 at rupees 2 for amount 4,600. So now you have to total it on both the side. It should tally 7,100 and this comes to 7,300 and here also 7,300 and this side 7,100. So this is how you prepare normal loss account. So whatever scrap is there, you have to recover it. These are the things which are taken in normal loss account. Now abnormal loss account. So abnormal loss account, it was in process Y. In process Y account, abnormal loss was being credited and in abnormal loss account we have to debit it to process Y. You have to identify whether there is loss or gain. In process X account, it was abnormal gain. In process Y, it was abnormal loss of 700 units at the rate of rupees 5. It comes to 3,500. 3,500. Now, it was unexpected loss. So if it were good units, it would have been sold at rupees 5, but we have to recover it by selling it as a scrap. It is already a waste. Now we have to sell it as a scrap. So by sale or by bank, you can take by sale or by bank or by cash. What is this? 3,700 units sold at the rate. What was the scrap value? Rupees 2. So it comes to 1,400. 1,400. What is this now? The balancing figure is transferred to by costing P and L account. P and L account, which is a loss because it was an unexpected loss due to abnormal reasons. There has happened some loss which is recovered by this scrap value, that is 2,100 will be the loss. Now see the total of both the sides. It comes to 3,500 and this side 3,500. This is how you prepare abnormal loss account. Let us see what is gain. There is a gain of units in process X. So abnormal gain is debited in process X account. Now in abnormal gain account, we have to credit it by process X. 1,000 units into rupees 3. So its value was rupees 3, that is 3,000. But if it was a normal loss, if it is considered as a normal loss, it would have sold as a sale of scrap at rupees 1,000 into 50 paise. So if it was a waste or if it was a abnormal loss, we would have sold it as a scrap at rupee 50 paise, then we would have recovered only 500 rupees. But instead it is a gain which has a rupee 3 rupees value and it has 3,000 rupees value. We have a profit of 2,500 to costing P and L account. P and L account, that is, it is a profit transfer to P and L account. What is the profit? 2,500. So when we total on both the sides, it comes to 3,000 and this also comes to 3,000. So this is how you prepare abnormal loss, abnormal gain and normal loss accounts. Along with that, I have shown you how to prepare process accounts also. So I'll be back with another more problems in my next session, which has more than 2 processes. That is, it may be 3 process or 4 process also. We just be watching these videos. Until then, have a nice time. Bye bye.